Thanks for welcoming me home. I've been traveling a lot in the last weeks, but good things that I'd like to tell you more about. But yeah, we'd like to maybe have more of these kind of videos, getting messages out and discussions, dialogue, conversation about different topics that are in the church today, different things that are going on in the diocese. And I think this medium is a great way to connect with people. So stay tuned for more of these to come. And I just invite anyone who has a comment to either put that at the end of the video or to contact us through our communication office on our website. And if you have a comment or a question or an issue you'd like me to talk about, I'd be very happy to receive that and maybe do a little video presentation on those topics in the future. So let us know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, it was my first ad limina visit, an ad limina apostolorum, which means to the threshold of the apostles. It's a meeting that we are asked as bishops to have about every 5 years. This time it was every 7 years since the bishops went. It's my first one, obviously, since I'm a new bishop. It was exciting. It was exhausting in many ways. We had a lot of meetings with various congregations in the Holy See, but the highlight of it was, of course, the meeting in our region, Region 9, with Pope Francis. So yeah, the whole week that we were there was engaging, encouraging, challenging, and inspiring, and I feel really very just energized for the ministry. The Pope came in and he greeted all of us individually, and we of course had our photos taken with him, which was always nice. And then we all sat in a bit of a semicircle with the Pope sitting in the middle, and he began the 2.5-hour meeting with making us feel very welcome and putting us all at ease. And he said, don't worry about hierarchy here. He said, we're all brother bishops. I want you to speak freely. I want you to speak openly, and anything, you can ask anything, and we'll talk about it. And then he pointed to a door, and he said, if you need to use the restroom, that's through that door, which was, really very hospitable, And then there were little tables around the room where you could get a little bottled water. So he just made me feel very much at ease. And so each of us were, free to ask anything that we wanted to ask. I asked first about the unity, building unity in the church, and how we as bishops, as successors of the apostles, are called to, build unity among our people and with our priests, and how challenging that is in today's culture and times where things tend to polarize us and divide us. And he gave a beautiful response to that, of talking about that, unity is not uniformity, but we want to emphasize unity, and that we're all heading in the right direction with Jesus toward the Lord, toward the kingdom. And he likened it to a river where the water flows in one direction, but we may be on different banks of the river and in different places along the way. So it was a really good image, and it just gave me a lot to think about as a bishop trying to build unity in the Diocese of Wichita, using that kind of that concrete image. I particularly wanted to attend the meeting with the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, knowing that we have the cause for Father Emil Kapaun. And so I went to that meeting with special interest, and we were given some really encouraging and hopeful news that on March 10th, in about a month, the congregation, consisting of many cardinals and archbishops, will vote on his heroic virtue. It looks very positive. Of course, there are no guarantees, but they will vote and then recommend to the Holy Father that he be declared, if it's an affirmative vote, which we're pretty confident it will be, that he would be named venerable. And of course, the Holy Father can act on that at any time. We're not sure the time frame on that, but I found that very encouraging, and they were they were interested. They said, how does his name really pronounced? Father Kapaun or Father Kapaun? And I said, everybody's kind of got their own take on that. I said, I've always said Father Kapaun, and others in the diocese say Father Kapaun. So they were interested in knowing how his name was really pronounced. So I said, there's no definitive answer to that. So, well, with our new pastoral plan and vision and mission and our priorities of, reclaiming Sunday as the day of the Lord, renewing parish and family life, and becoming an evangelizing diocese, and renewing stewardship as a way of life, all of that was confirmation for me that we're heading in the right way, and we're on the right track. We're heading in the right direction. This is really central to the Holy Father's plan, if you will, in the joy of the gospel of bringing people to a new level of discipleship, a new level of stewardship, a new level of love and friendship with Jesus. If we keep working on that, we'll work on that till the end of time. But if we put a lot of effort into that with God's grace, I believe we are moving in the right direction. That really inspired me and really encouraged me that we are close to the Holy Father's vision and mission for the church. So I came back, as I said, very much energized and renewed for the work ahead, and I'm very, very grateful to be here and to do my small part in bringing about that vision and mission. Yeah, so I just invite again anyone that wants to ask a question or ask me to address any kind of issue or concern or topic in the church today. It can be really anything. Please contact us. Let us know. I'd like to be able to speak to the needs of our people, and hopefully more of these videos will be coming shortly.